Hey there, my name is James Cross, but I go by Luke. Mom and Dad chose to call me that. Not sure why, but it's been a little bit of a problem ever since. This is my first semester in the program. Taking 2 classes this semester, so excited to get started with it. I'm originally from Northeast Georgia. I went to a small high school in the mountains, and then found my way out. Went to UGA for undergrad and graduated from Georgia with a degree in recreation and leisure studies, which doesn't have a lot to do with science education. It's kind of a weird story how I kind of got into teaching in the first place. During college, I was working for the University of Georgia women's basketball program as a student manager, so I got to play with them and travel and all that kind of fun stuff. And that actually turned into a full-time position, and so I worked there for a couple years. Decided that that wasn't the life for me. It was just too crazy on the road and hours and everything, and so worked a different job in ministry in a warehouse, helping organize camps and kids. I loved the mission behind that, but eventually found myself into teaching, which I thought was a good middle. I still got to be around basketball and got to work with kids, so it was kind of a perfect scenario. Just finished my first year at Decatur High School in Decatur, Georgia. The reason I got into science, honestly, is just because I was good at it in high school and I like it. I feel like it's a fun subject, and I was also an opening at Decatur, so that's why I also applied and in special education. I didn't think I would like the special education side of it as much as I do, but it does allow for a little bit more and a little bit more differentiation and different things like that. So I do like that side. The paperwork is always the negative side of that, everyone says, but I don't really think it's so bad. So I've taught Bio 1 and Bio 2 at my school this past year. Juniors have Bio 1, and I've taught 2 co-taught classes with that and 1 resource class, so just a smaller with 10 students. And then I taught a Bio 2, Human Anatomy for seniors, and that was 1 co-taught and 1 resource with 6 students as well. So I kind of like having both in the middle of throughout my day, being able to do different scenes and different level kids. So as of right now, I'll be doing the same content next year as well. But for this program, I'm excited to get started. It definitely does seem like a lot more work and reading than I was probably expecting, but that'll be good for me over the summer. And really my goals for this program are just to get, because I wasn't a science education major in undergrad, just to get more of a base knowledge of the content, and then just different classroom techniques and advice and information from my fellow peers and obviously the professors. So excited to get started.